Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Newcastle disease affects domestic fowl, turkey, ducks, goose, and guinea fowl. It is caused by a virus. Symptoms. Respiratory symptoms include sneezing, coughing, nasal discharge, and difficulty in breathing. Nervous symptoms include paralysis, muscular tremor, somersaulting, and cycling movements. Digestive symptoms include lack of appetite and diarrhea. Method of transmission. Newcastle disease is contacted through contaminated feed, water, breeds, and litter. Control. Vaccination, proper sanitation, disinfection of poultry buildings, burning and burying of infected birds. Bacterial diseases. Anthrax. Anthrax affects cattle, sheep, goats, and pigs. It is caused by a bacterium called Bacillus anthracis. Symptoms include high fever, depression, blood oozes from nose, mouth, and anus of carcass, lack of appetite, loss of weight, staggering and sudden death of animals. Method of transmission. This can be through contaminated feed, water, equipment, and infected animals. Control. Regular vaccination, proper sanitation, isolation of infected animals. Brucellosis or contagious abortion. Animals affected include pigs, cattle, sheep, and goats. It is caused by a bacterium called Brucella abortus or Brucella species. Symptoms: high fever, diarrhea, and dysentery, posterior paralysis, wobbling gait, premature abortions, stillbirth, retention of the afterbirth, infertility of male animal, reduction in milk production and inflammation of scrotum, inflammation of the uterus. Method of transmission. Can be transmitted through contaminated feed, water, infected animals. Control. Isolation of infected animals, proper sanitation, and regular vaccination. Tuberculosis. Animals affected are cattle, poultry birds, pigs, and sheep. It is caused by a bacterium called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Symptom: difficult breathing, constant coughing, loss of weight and appetite, emaciation, pale combs and wattles, high mortality, milk reduction, soft and moist cough. Method of transmission. This is through inspiration of germs, contaminated water, feed, litters, and droppings. Control. Regular vaccination, slaughter infected animals, proper sanitation, isolation of infected animals. Fungal diseases. Aspergillosis. Animal affected, poultry birds, pigs, and cattle. It is caused by a fungus, Aspergillus fumigatus. Symptoms: difficult breathing, loss of appetite, skin irritation, respiratory disorder, high body temperature, loss of weight, that is emaciation, general unthriftiness of the animal. Method of transmission. It can be through contaminated feed, moldy litter, and contaminated incubator. Control. Regular disinfection of pens and equipment. Avoid the use of moldy feed and litter. Practice good sanitation and hygiene. Spray with fungicide to prevent the growth of fungi spores. Ringworm. Animals affected: pigs, sheep, goats, cattle, rabbits. It is caused by a fungus. Symptoms: lesions on the skin of farm animals, skin irritation, loss of appetite and weight. Method of transmission may be through infected animals, contact with infected brushes, feeders, and drinkers. Control: disinfection of all pens and equipment. Infected parts of animals should be treated every 2 to 6 days with mixture of sulfur and Vaseline. Old scabby area can be scraped off and iodine solution should be applied. Protozoa diseases. Trypanosomiasis. Animals affected. Resistant breeds of cattle are Ndama, Muturu, and Keteko, while susceptible breeds are White Fulani, Red Bororo, Kuri Chad, Sokoto Gudali, and Boran. Causal organism. It is caused by a protozoan called Trypanosoma species. Example: Trypanosoma vivax and Trypanosoma conjolensis and Trypanosoma gambiense. Symptoms: rise in body temperature, dullness in appearance, anemia, sleepiness, nervous disorder leading to paralysis and death, weakness, dry coat, loss of weight, loss of appetite. Method of transmission: the disease is spread by blood-sucking sassafly, Glossina species, which may suck blood from an infected animal and transmit the pathogen to a healthy animal. Control: clearing of bush around the farm in order to remove the flies' habitat. Spraying with insecticides to kill vector. Treatment of infected animals with drugs such as trypanosomide and antimosan. Eradication of wild species or animal carriers in and around the ranch or pasture. Isolating affected animals. Biological control of insect vectors. Coccidiosis. These are domestic fowl, turkey, duck, goose, rabbit. These are the animals affected. Causal organism. Causal organism. It is caused by the protozoa, Emira species. Symptoms: dropping wings, loss of appetite, blood-stained diarrhea, emaciation, high mortality, dullness and unthriftness, loss of hair, rough feathers, huddling. Control: practice proper sanitation, avoid wet litters and feed, changing of litter used, and general disinfection. Use suitable drugs such as amprolium.